the e-commerce problem, why you're stuck losing money every single day with ads. So let's say this is you. You're the guy on the left, but you want to be the guy on the right. Chill, living on an island, profitable with your e-commerce biz. Let's look at your goal. Make more money with your brand, right? So, what do? You've got money, you spend it on paid ads, you give it to Zuckerberg, who drives traffic to your site, and you make some money. Awesome. Now you put that money back into ads, give more to Zuckerberg, who drives more traffic to your site, and you make some more money, which you put back into ads, make some more money, put back into ads, scale it up, repeat, repeat, repeat. So let's run through this. You've got Dave here. Dave is on the left-hand corner scrolling through Instagram. He's just back from work. He sees your ad for protein powder and boom, he visits your site. Thanks for being on my site, Dave. And then what happens? He leaves. What? Why? You just paid for him. Because it's 2026, dude. And thanks to Shopify and the zillion teenage dropshippers that are spawning out of everywhere, there's like a billion brands. And guess what? They're all running ads too. The average consumer is exposed to 70 ads every single day. Back to Dave. So why does Dave leave? Because he's got so many options. Dave likes to shop around, and also he's not buying off the first visit to the site because he just got scammed off one of those dropshippers back in 2019. So he's already skeptical. So what happens? You spend money on retargeting ads. So let's run through it again. Dave sees your retargeting ad, he visits your site, and then he leaves. So you pay for more retargeting ads, Dave sees your ad again, visits your site, and then he leaves. Okay, let's do one more retargeting ad. So what happens? Zuckerberg gets richer because you keep paying him. Dave sees your ad, visits your site again, and then he leaves. And that's probably going to happen 4 to 7 times for someone to maybe, hopefully purchase. And that's just the rule of 7. On average, people need to see your brand 7 times before they actually make a purchasing decision. And as a result, your cost of acquisition goes up, your lifetime value stays flat, and you need to run more ads to replace a lost customer. And that's exactly why you need a proper retention system in place before you think of ramping up paid ads. So, what does that entail? Pop up forms and email plus SMS marketing. With a pop up form, you can convert 6 to 12% of your site traffic into email subscribers. Most forms I see are converting at 2 to 3%, so simply doubling your click through rate can double your list growth. But why does that matter for you? Keep on watching. So, someone signs up to your email list from your pop up form. You then run your new subscribers through a welcome flow and convert 10 to 20% of them into buyers by educating, nurturing, and building trust with them. Notice how there are 6 to 8 emails here, spread out 1 to 2 days apart, right where the rule of 7 is. So let's look at the funnel as a whole. Convert 10% of site traffic into subscribers, convert 10% of subscribers into buyers in the first 14 days, multiply the number of buyers by your average order value, and that is automated monthly recurring revenue with zero extra ad spend. Let's look at the example of a client before and after. So their average order value is $60. They're getting an approximate 20,000 visitors per month. Their form conversion rate before was 2.5% and after 9%. So their new email subscribers before were 500 per month, but now they're getting 1,800 new subscribers per month. And what does that change? Well, it changes their welcome flow revenue. Before, their welcome flow was generating them $5,000, but now $17,500. That's a 3.5x increase just by improving the pop up. No increase in ad spend, no changes in email, just improving the pop up. It's really that simple. And look at that. So beautiful. All flows right up. And the result of that, your cost of acquisition goes down tremendously. But what happens if they don't buy? Send them 3 to 5 weekly emails until they do. So you see, email is the easiest access to people who already know, like, and trust you, and it costs a fraction of Zuckerberg's ads. So what do? You mix a list of people who already know, like, and trust you with consistent emails, and you get cheap, high intent traffic. That turns into money, and that turns into lifetime value if you keep sending to them. And that means, yep, you guessed it, more money for you. So you can keep running paid ads without a retention system in place if you want, but you may just be sending your traffic into a brick wall. Do with this info what you may.